Hello. Um, I want to talk to you a little bit about what I've learned and uh, about relationships and the mistakes that I've made in the past that have caused me to be unhappy and with the wrong person, you know. So here's one major thing that not just I've made, but I see some of my other friends making as well. And that is caring more about someone than they care about you. Okay? Now, granted, we know that, you know, but here's the thing: we can care about someone so much that we're not paying attention to how they really care about us. And, you find yourself pouring yourself into a relationship, and the other person is not pouring anything into you. Nothing. You're giving, 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 and they're taking, taking, taking. And then we wonder why that is. Um, we end up tricking ourselves, okay? If you're doing this, trust me, you're tricking yourself because you're fooling yourself into believing that the person cares about you simply because you care about them. And then get confused when they don't treat you the way you want to be treated. I'm saying this mainly for me. This is what I've learned, but I've seen other people make the same mistake that I've made. And so when I see it happening, I'm like, look, I recognize this. Don't do it. um, so it's a selfish way to love, and it's not really so much love, um, because it's really one sided, and the other person's taking advantage of it. It's like, she ain't going nowhere, you know, you know, and you don't, because you're stuck in how you feel. Um, I don't know. If you find yourself with someone that's not respecting you, that's not giving as much as you give, and, to the relationship. I mean, we're not talking about finances and stuff like that. I mean, if you with a deadbeat, that's a whole different thing. But I mean, emotionally, pouring themselves emotionally into you as much as you're emotionally giving to them. You want someone that's going to be on the same playing field. You want them on the same level, ideally, emotionally and mentally, that you're on. You want someone that's going to help you grow. You know how you hang around your best friend and you don't have a problem doing that? You're just hanging around your best friend. And y'all going out and y'all go shopping or whatever the heck it is you do together. And it's effortless. And you just laugh and you have a great time. And that's what it should be. The person you're supposed to be with is supposed to be your best friend. Okay? It's not that they're going to take the place of the friend you currently have, but honestly, do you really want to hang around someone that you complain about all the time and that you go run into your best friend to talk about how bad it is? No, I mean, when you and your best friend are going through stuff, do you go run and tell somebody else how bad it is with your best friend? Odds are you probably go to your best friend and tell them whatever issue it is that you have with them. Y'all work it out and y'all are best friends again, you know? Um, Yeah, so if you running and telling somebody else about what's going on in your relationship, yeah, and you know that the other person isn't into you, it's time to move on. Um, and ideally work on yourself. And because there's probably some void you're trying to fill, um, there's something that you feel is missing within yourself that you're trying to find in another person. They can't give you that. They can't. You have to fill yourself up. Work on a goal, work on your career, work on something, and work on your emotions, work on um, just being true to yourself and loving yourself, and all that other stuff will come. The right person will come. I'm waiting on mine. No, I'm not speaking because I'm in this fantastic relationship and everything's all great. I'm speaking from a place of um, understanding, you know, and yeah. So I hope that helps somebody.